In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to store data in make.com. We'll set up a data store from scratch, define its structure, add sample content, and lock in the settings so you can use it confidently in your scenarios. A data store in Make is a lightweight, built-in database that's perfect for storing small to medium data sets, lookups, and state between runs. Think of it as a simple table with clearly defined fields. Start by opening Make and heading to the dashboard. From there, open the Data Stores section. This is where all of your existing stores live and where you'll create new ones. Create a new data store and give it a clear descriptive name. Naming is important. Choose something that tells future you exactly what lives inside, like leads, inventory, or webhook cache. Next, create a data structure. This defines a schema, the blueprint of your records. Give the structure a meaningful name that matches the data you plan to store. In the specification area, you'll add the individual fields that make up each record. Add a new item which represents a single field. Enter a concise item name and a helpful description. Descriptions pay off later when you come back or when teammates use the store. They clarify intent and reduce mistakes. Choose a data type for the field, such as text, number, Boolean, or date, and set a default value where it makes sense. Defaults are applied when a value isn't provided by a scenario, which helps keep your data consistent. When your field or fields look good, generate the structure to let Make assemble the schema based on what you defined. Select the content type that best matches your data. For most structured records, JSON is a common choice, but pick what aligns with how you plan to read and write data in scenarios. Add sample data to validate your structure and make testing easier. Use realistic example values so you can spot issues early. Think typical names, numbers, or statuses you expect to handle. Save the structure, then save the data store itself. You'll see options for capacity. Set the data storage size in megabytes to match your expected volume. If you're unsure, start modestly and monitor usage. You can revisit this if your needs grow. Save once more to confirm everything. That's it. You now have a properly named data store with a well-defined structure, sample content, and the right storage limits. From here, you can plug it into your scenarios to create, get, update, and delete records confidently, knowing your data model is clear and consistent.